I'm writing this down.
Okay.
Make sure I get it.
Get down. January 3rd, 1959. Look at that dimple, girls. Look at that just lady killer. Bank was open in 1958, baby. All right, here we go. Ah, dang it. All righty, number 3. I'll never get you back. January 3rd, 1959. January 3rd, 1959. Alaska became the nation's 49th and largest state. January 3rd, 1959, Alaska becomes the nation's 49th and largest state. Just give me the facts. February 3rd, 1959. February 3rd, 1959. Musicians Buddy Holly, J.P. Richardson, and Ritchie Valens were killed in a plane crash near Mason City, Iowa. On February 3rd, 1959, musicians Buddy Holly, J.P. Richardson, and Ritchie Valens were killed in a plane crash near Mason City, Iowa. Anybody seen the movie La Bamba? That movie is totally dedicated to Ritchie Valens. It's a great story of a young musician. He lost a coin flip. They had a coin flip. There were 4 guys that needed to catch this airplane. They flipped a coin, and he actually won the spot on the plane. The guy that didn't win lived, and the other 3 perished. And there's a picture of him there on the paper, and you can, if you'd like to, board one night, get that movie out. It's a very good movie called La Bamba.
Over where?
They were in Mason City, Iowa. Mason City, Iowa. It was in the winter, plane crash, killed. J.P. Richardson was called the Big Bopper. Ritchie Valens was a very upcoming star, and you all probably know who Buddy Holly was, right? Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman. Okay, moving on. May 5th, excuse me, the 5th thing, May 28th, 1959. We're going to one-up the Soviet Union on space travel because we're going to send 2 monkeys into space. On May 28th, 1959, 2 monkeys were picked up alive, Kylie Woofington, in the Atlantic Ocean after a 1,700-mile space trip that took them to a height of 360 miles in the nose of a Jupiter rocket. On May 28th, 1959, 2 monkeys were picked up alive from the Atlantic Ocean after a 1,700-mile space trip that took them to a height of 360 miles above the Earth's surface in the nose of a Jupiter rocket. 2 monkeys were picked up alive in the Atlantic Ocean on May 28, 1959, after a 1,700-mile space trip that took them to a height of 360 miles in the nose of a Jupiter rocket. 2 monkeys' names were Able, A-B-L-E. He was a 7-pound rhesus monkey. I gotta look this up myself. 7-pound rhesus monkey, Able. The other monkey's name was Baker. And Baker was a 1-pound squirrel monkey. 1-pound squirrel monkey. Now, this is kind of an interesting story. Able and Baker survived. You write down what you want. Able was trained to tap a telegraph key when a red light flashed. When a red light flash would come on, he'd tap the key. And they did that to see whether acceleration to a maximum speed of 10,000 miles per hour would affect basic task performance while in space. So they had him going at 10,000 miles an hour, and this Able was trained that when the light came on, red light, he'd tap on the telegraph key. Okay? Now, this really was a one-up on the Soviet Union because their poor animal died in space. They covered it up, but he died, right? So really this was a big deal, as kind of humorous as it is in 2016. This was a big deal in 1959 that we were able to send 2 live specimens up into space, actually train one of them to do a task and bring them back both alive. That was a big deal, and we finally won up the Soviet Union. Okay? And finally, the sixth thing that happened. On August 21st, 1959, Hawaii became the 50th state. 50th state. I want to show you something here, because I think it's pretty cool. Okay? Hawaii became the 50th state. Now, we're going to continue the lecture tomorrow. Listen up. Shh. We're going to continue the lecture tomorrow, and then we're going to have a review tomorrow too, and a test worth 140 points Wednesday. So be prepared. I want to show you this video though.